right, close to a record today, 88. That was the actual high temperature at Fort Wayne International. We'll see what the revised climate report after about 8 p.m. has to say. Sometimes we end up seeing that there's maybe one like 89-degree reading or something. So we'll see if that changes. But so far, 88 is the actual high. The record, 91. Setback, look at this, 1898. My gosh, that's a very old record. But we were close, nonetheless. So how much rain, by the way, do we need to end this drought, which is extreme in some areas, severe in others, and moderate in others still? It's kind of looking less dire, of course, north of Fort Wayne. But still, as a whole for northern Indiana, a good 6 inches plus of rainfall is needed in a month to end the drought. 4 inches plus in northwest Ohio. I don't believe any of this is happening. I mean, just to get 6 inches of rain in the month of October would be incredible, maybe even record-breaking. 4 inches of rain, maybe, but that would be, again, a particularly wet October. Just given long-range trends through possibly even Halloween, it looks drier than anything else. I mean, yes, we'll eventually cool off, but I don't see a wet pattern materializing. So we will likely end up needing some more of this moisture heading into November. Now, we are entering a La Nina weather pattern, which bodes well for actually more unsettled, wet weather the deeper we get into winter. But La Nina falls do tend to actually be on the drier and warmer side, and that's what we're experiencing right now. So how much rain could we see by Tuesday, early Wednesday of next week? Well, by Tuesday morning, by maybe like less than 1/4 of an inch of rainfall. However, by the end of the day Tuesday into very early Wednesday, maybe about 1/2 an inch or so. A little more in northwest Ohio, a little less south and west of Fort Wayne, Wabash, Huntington counties. You may only end up seeing about 1/4 of an inch of rain by mid to late day Tuesday. So we are not advertising, nor have we ever advertised this to be a big rain. We're very careful about how we talk about rainfall amounts these days in particular. We just don't want to be getting any hopes up, but we also have grown skeptical, maybe even cynical, looking at some long-range forecast models that look very plentiful in the rain department. And then the closer we get to the event, it ends up getting a little drier. So this is how it's looking right now. It's subject to change. We do believe that there is a possibility we end up seeing a little more or less than this, but at least trends are in our favor to get some rain. So this is what that front looks like as far as precipitation is concerned. This moves in Tuesday morning through the afternoon, and then that front moves off to the south and east. Temperature-wise, here's what that looks like. You can already see that front into the upper Midwest by Sunday evening. Gets closer Monday, although it's going to be another hot day locally, and then it's Tuesday into Wednesday that front finally brings in some of that cooler air and a little bit of rain. So here's a look at that next 7 days. Sunshine all weekend long and a hot 87 degrees tomorrow, 86 on Sunday, 85 on Monday. And then that front moves through Monday into Tuesday, dropping highs into the mid-70s, some clouds and showers too, and then mid-60s on Wednesday, about a 20-degree drop from Monday to Wednesday, and then highs will slowly warm back up to around 70 by the end of next week.
Okay, Matt, thank you.